Well, most high in Christ, clap it up. We good. Wait. It's the ISUPK Star, the One West, 125th Street, under Commander General Yohana. We're here to share the truth to our people, to let our people know that we are the true Israelites of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor, the imposter, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? I want to start off with saying, you know what I mean? Yahweh Bashim Yashai, a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shema out of thumb. Yahweh Shema Shai, slide to the sisters. Slide. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're going to get into Israel being in mourning, man. You understand? Like this, our oppressor can never be the people of the Bible. And it's such an insult that these devils think that they can take our history and our nationality and claim it, you know what I mean? And then take it as their own and then try to debate and go back and forth and show proof that they are the true Israelites of the Bible. You understand? The only tribe they seem to claim is Jew. It's the Jews. You know what I'm saying? These so-called Jewish, you know what I mean, people, they don't understand what it is to be a Israelite. You don't understand what it means to be the tribe of Judah. You understand? Being the tribe of Judah means you come from the bloodline of King David. King David was a warrior, man. These bastards ain't no warriors, man. They devils. They suckers. You know what I mean? Like everything that ever happened bad in the scriptures, you know what I mean? Edomite was behind it. You understand? Like, and it's impossible for them to be us. You understand? Go. You got a question about? You gotta speak up real loud. Get the mic, matter of fact.
Jewish people are not even Jewish.
Yeah. That's every point. They're not even like us. You know what I'm saying? Like the most that they wear the black long coats. And the reason why, do you know why they wear the long black coats? You understand? You know what? So they wear the long black coats because there's a scripture that says the Israelites are black unto the ground. It says that we are black unto the ground. So they wear long black coats to show, you know what I mean? That's their black unto the ground. You understand? That's the closest they can get. They're not in mourning. They running everything. You understand? And if I could, let me get Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. We're gonna start off right there. You understand? Like we gotta let our people know that we're not in mourning for nothing. Like black people are in mourning. Like our lives are hell here in America. And the reason why our lives are hell because we chose to go against our power. We got a power that protects us, a power that guides us. You understand? A power that corrects us, and we choose not to listen to him, and we get punished. You understand? This whole your point. I'm gonna come. Jeremiah 14, chapter 14, verse 2. When you got it, just put your hand up, and I'll point to you. All right, you got it. All right, just hold tight. You understand? Like we're not in mourning for no reason. You understand? Like the scriptures say, you know what I mean? Like you should be glad when you go through tribulations. You understand? Because the Most High, He only punishes those that He loves. You understand? Like just look at you, my son. I punish you for when you do something wrong because you're my son. Because I want you to do better. Because I want you to be better than anybody outside of you. You understand? Like when you play with your friends outside, there's things that they can do that I won't allow you to do because I want to protect you. You understand? Their parents might go about protecting them a different kind of way, but I protect you in a way that I feel is going to help you grow and guide you into the ways of the Most High. You understand? Go ahead. If you got that, let me get that. Go ahead. Judah mourneth. You understand? Judah mourning. What does it mean to mourn? You understand? Like that, Judah mourning. The scripture said Judah mourneth. What does it mean to mourn? Either one of y'all can answer. Go ahead.
Does it mean like they die or people do it?
No, that's it. You want to give it a try, bro? Get the mic. I mean, it's cool. If you be wrong, it's perfectly fine. This way we gonna get to understand it. Say it again. Clothes? Nah, not clothes. You mean what you mean? You mean like attire? Say it again. Put the mic to you. Put the mic to you.
It say like engagement, they like clothes.
Nah. All right. So you you far ahead. This we gonna stick right here with Judah Mourning. We right there. You know what? Do you know what the word mourning mean? Matter of fact, can y'all look it up? Either one of y'all can look it up. Just look up the word mourning. Oh, man, took the easy way out. Spoken into the mic.
Mourn or you grieve.
To grieve. There you go. To grieve. The black people are in mourning. Now think about the so-called Jewish man. The Jewish man doesn't mourn. You understand? The Jewish man actually capitalizes off of our mourning. You understand? He got the record labels. You understand? The entertainment system. I mean, entertainment establishment. The movie, all the movies, all the songs. Like black people, we got the blues. We actually came up with a whole genre called the blues. Black people, that's how much we in mourning. Our lives are mourning. You understand? Like we live hard. Like we live rough. Our lives are hard and rough. You understand? Like a Jewish man or so-called oppressor, they can't survive the things that we've been through. The life that we live, if a Jewish man had our accounts, you understand? Especially mine, my joint stay in the negative. I don't know about yours, Officer Matilda, but mine, you know what I'm saying? Aisha Allah, I don't know. Hey, I think I'm like the negative king. You know what I mean? My negatives go in the thousands. You know what I'm saying? Like I be killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our lives. Like we live. Like if they had our accounts, they would jump out the window. They couldn't survive. You understand? Like they can't live off of that. You understand? Like they need a hand, and they be getting a hand from America. Like you know what I mean? When you hear all these stories about how, you know what I mean, Italians, they might say, like, yeah, my grandfather came over here with this and he built all this thing from his own two hands and all that. He didn't do it on his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if he did, he wasn't oppressed. You understand? He didn't build something, and in the midst of building it, he didn't look over to the forest or look over to some trees and see his cousins or his brothers or sisters hanging from a tree. You understand? That's our lives. That's what we went through. You understand? He didn't have to go to school and see hung black people on the road. That's what these oppressors did. They hung our people on the same roads that we walked to school. We walked to school to get miseducated. You understand? Like we walked to schools to get oppressed even more, to get indoctrinated. You understand? Like that's our lives. Like it's hard. It's tough being black. You understand? And these oppressors, they don't know what it is to be that. These scriptures are about us. Like Judah mourneth is always been what it was, and it is what it is now. You understand? It don't have to stay like that. All we gotta do is we gotta stop following the ways of the heathen. Actually, I just did a meme class about celebrating Easter. We celebrate Easter, and you know what I mean? Like that's against God. We celebrate Easter, and that's against God. We don't even know that's against God. But we living in the age of information. All you gotta do is you can pick up your phone. You can pick up your phone. My son just spoke into the phone. He just spoke into the phone. Said, give me the definition for mourning. Why you can't look into the phone and see the origins of all these pagan holidays? we're gonna always see that the Christian churches always in the Catholic churches, they always wanted they wanted to be down. They want to be down with everybody. You understand? Because our oppressors are children. That scripture is twofold. You understand? Our oppressors are children. A child. Like we our days of the week are made up of mythological characters. You understand? Tomorrow is what day? Wednesday. Tomorrow Thursday. Tomorrow is Thor's day. You know what I'm saying? You know how immature that is? That's the life we live. We under oppressors that are children, man. You know, oppressors that are children. I was bringing out how, you know what I mean, like they think that you gotta paint the eggs in order for the grass to grow. That's heavy. In order for animals to procreate, you got to make sure that the eggs are painted. You know how childish that is, man. That's our oppressors. That's what we under. That's what we under. The Most High said He's gonna put a people over us that are not a people. They're a bunch of children, man. You understand? But go ahead from the top.
Judah mourning, and the gates thereof language.
Language. There you go. Look, all right. Put that in your Google machine. The word language. See what that means. And the gates thereof language. Let's see, you know what I mean, what the word language means. You understand? Whoever get it, you know what I mean, whoever get it first, you know what I mean, go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
Of a person or other living thing.
It should be more than one definition.
Suffer from being forced to remain in an unpleasant place or situation.
And that's the word languish. That's what both of y'all got?
Situation.
All right. I'm not sure where the definition, where they getting the definitions from. So the word languish means just to become weak. You understand? To not be strong. You understand? The gates thereof language. The gates, and what are the gates? Do y'all know what the gates are? So it said Judah mourneth. So we mourning. We going through it. Our lives are hell, we going through it. So then it says the gates thereof languish. You understand? So you just got to put those together. So we mourning. Damn, why we mourning? The gates thereof and the gates thereof languish. The gates thereof are weak. You understand? So what does a gate do? Go ahead.
Protect you.
Protect you? Yeah. Think about like all those movies. I don't know if y'all seen like movies like with knights and like the old kings and all that. When they got cities, and in order to protect the city, they put the gate down. You understand? In order that's how they get protected. So a stranger can't just come in. You understand? Like that's the gate. You guys, you want to say something? Go ahead, get the mic, bro.
Keep you safe.
There you go. Keep you. Hey, actually, can you hear them even with the mic?
Con out on my con. I hear him just fine.
All right, most of the correct. Yeah, exactly. That's heavy. Yeah, there you go. So that's protection. Like they protect. They're supposed to protect us. The gates thereof. So the gates thereof language. Now this is a metaphor. Now this is representing our leaders, our leadership. We're in mourning because our leadership's language. Our leaderships are weak. The gates thereof language. Our gates. They're supposed to be our gates. The Christian churches, the same ones that allow Easter to come in, the same ones that allow us to go, you know what I mean, do Easter hunts, the same ones that allow they got trunk or treats now. You know what I'm saying? They I guess they try to make it safer. They just do the trunk or treats. The same people that allow Christmas, to be celebrated in their synagogues. You understand? These are the people that we supposed to look to. These are the people that's supposed to tell us the laws. These are the people that's supposed to tell us how to get closer to the Most High. We don't we don't know. Like we're coming to them hungry, like trying to figure out how do you know God. You get a lot of, bro. When I was in the world, every time something went bad in my life, I was like, damn, boy, I need to go to church. I go to church and I get a prosperity preacher. That's what they call, right? Prosperity preacher. Where they just tell me like, boy, you know what I mean? It always felt like they talking right to you. That's like the go-to thing to say when you go to church when you don't go on a regular is, boy, I feel like he was talking right to me. He said, man, you're gonna get money. This is your year. That job you want is gonna come through. You know what I mean? That couple of dollars that you needed is gonna come up. Every day is gonna be good for you. I was like, dang, boy, he talking right to me because I'm broke as hell. I know he talking to me. I ain't got no money. He just said the money that you won't come to, man. I thought it was real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I mean, he dressed real nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he lie to me? You know what I'm saying? He's a sheep dressed up as a well-dressed sheep. You understand? Whole time he a wolf, man. You understand? Go ahead. Get the mic.
And black people come to the church to try to get better, but when they actually just keep on lying to you, and then the more you go there, the more sins that you do.
The more sins. Go ahead.
When you need to come to the ICPK to really get better.
Now that's happening. So so when you say the more sins you do, what do you mean?
I mean, because when you go to church, they mostly tell you to do sins, and you
Okay.
go by a different God, which is against God. So that's a sin. So the more
Move it away a little bit. There you go.
So the more that you go there, the more sins that you create. Because that means the more that they tell you lies and sins.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's a heavy point. I'm glad that you was able to explain that. Because the more that you go to church, definitely, the more you're going to get told that the laws are done away with. The more you're going to get told, you know what I mean? There's a crab feast coming up. Make sure you put in your money for the crab feast. The more you're going to donate tithes to them instead of donating tithes to the IGPK. It's a sin when you don't donate your tithe to the IGPK. You understand? The IGPK is the only place where the Most High put his prophets at. You understand? So if you don't put your money into the IGPK, you're sinning. You understand? You might think that you're doing something right. You know what I mean? But understand, you're sinning. The Christian church is making you an enemy to the Most High. You're becoming an enemy to the Most High. We've been enemies to the Most High for a long time. You understand? I don't know if you ever seen a slave movie. You understand? I don't know if I ever seen a documentary about the transporting over to America from Africa. I don't know if you ever seen any of that. It's hell. You understand? I don't know if you heard the stories about being packed up in in a small area where women, you know what I mean, the time of month, they bleeding on you. The smell, you know what I'm saying? The rats. Like, that's our life. You understand? What's the Gil Scott Heron. You understand? This brother had a poem where he said, you know what I mean, Whitey on the moon. But he start off with saying, my sister Nell got bit by a rat. We still in the trenches with the rats. We thought we left them on the boats. No, you know what I mean? The rats. We living with the rats, man. We getting bit by the rats. We live in hell. Black people lives is hell, man. And the way to get out of that hell was in the scriptures. It's in the scriptures. This is all we need to do is pay attention. All we gotta do is pay attention and listen. You know what I mean? It's not tough talk. You understand? This is love right here. Like we labeled as a hate group. We won't do nothing but love. You know what I mean? The scriptures say, who turned man, Sly, can you get me right on this what it say? Who turned evil to good? Who turned the truth of God to the lie? That's the first part, but it's and turn good into evil. I believe that's I'm paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? That right there, the world has turned us evil. The world has turned us to the evil. People look at us like we the evil. People hear us speaking and say, yo, them niggas is evil, yo. Why would they say that about white people? Why they got signs with aborted babies, body parts, so everybody can see it? Yo, they evil, yo. Why would they sit up here? Why would they have pictures with Africans looking, you know what I mean, in the most savage way? They evil. That's what they got us that. Why would they have 666 over Jesus? Why would they put Jesus' face? And of course, we all know it here, you know what I mean? That ain't Jesus. But what they would say, why would they let us, why would they put Jesus on the ground and tell you to step on it? That's Jesus. How would you do that? They evil. Whole time, your thought process and everything that you believe is evil. That man that you scared to step on when you at camp, that's Caesar Borgia. That is an oppressor that was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. He was painted as a representation and a big ass lie about who Yahushua is, who we know as Jesus Christ. That's is a lie. Is a whole lie. That's that and we love the lie more than we love the truth. You understand? Because the world has taught us that that's what's good, and anybody coming up against it is evil. And according to the Southern Law of Poverty hit list, we the evil, we the bad guys. You understand? But we out here showing love to our people. You understand? But go ahead, finish that off. You want to start from go ahead and start from the top, so you know what I mean, you good on, and just bring it on around. Slide, 1 second. Oh, Most High in Christ. All right, do me a fit. Matter of fact, hold up. All right, 2 hours. Sorry. Just hold tight. Hold that. The water, because appreciate you. All right? Just to bring out what I was trying to bring out.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20.
Say,
woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
Woe unto them that call evil good. We call evil good in this world, man. We call evil good. We call celebrating Easter good. I remember being in the world, yo. Couldn't wait to dress up on a Sunday, Easter Sunday. You know what I mean? Because that was good. Anybody would have told me, nah, like, no, you ain't, nah. Easter is evil. Anybody was to tell me that, like, who is this wicked? Who does wicked do, yo? Where is this monster coming, this demon coming from? It ain't nothing but the devil. You understand? Because he was calling evil good. I mean, I was calling evil good. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
It said they put darkness for light and light for darkness. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Dang. Everything opposite. You understand? Everything opposite. Everything, you know what I mean? The sweet is bitter. You understand? We call it the darkness. The darkness is the light. We living in darkness. Outside of in the laws is the light. They told us that the laws are done away with. The same place that, you know, everybody gonna be at on Sunday, celebrating Easter. That's what they said. That's they calling that the good. But let them see us Saturday. We're going to camp Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ. We're going to camp Saturday, and it'd be a beautiful thing if if our brothers and sisters can take this, like, can lend us their ears. Just lend us your ears. Just listen to us. You understand? Ask your question. We got a table. We got a table where you come ask your questions. You know what I mean? We got high ranking officers and generals that can give you some clarity on what it is that you know what I mean, that you don't understand what we're saying. You understand? Everything is laid out. How the hell is that evil? That sounds good to me. It sounds good. But living the way that we've been living, you understand? You put your hand up, Aisha?
Sir.
Oh, it's a lot. You know what I mean? Like the way we've been living, that's what's evil. That's what's evil. All these pagan holidays that we celebrate, that's evil. And that's why we still in mourning. That's why we live the way we are. Because those gates that we had, the gates that's supposed to be up, they was weak. But thanks to the Most High, the ISUPK been established since 1969. You know what I'm saying? So we got some strong gates now. You understand? We got some strong gates. We just need to let the people know that we are the gates. The ISUPK is the gates. Matter of fact, damn, let's give it up for the Passover. Dang, I meant to do that. Oh, top. Man, the Passover was magnificent. Like the Passover was beautiful, man. Like it felt so, like seeing all those brothers that you don't see. Like Nas got a song called "If Heaven Was," what is it? Called Heaven. And the chorus go, "If heaven was a mile away, would you pack up your bags?" Yeah, he can't wait to get up here. I can't wait to see you know what I mean. Hey, take your officer time. I can't wait to, you know what I mean, for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? If heaven was a mile away, would you pack up your bags and leave this world behind? What that's a hell of a question. If we knew that heaven was a mile away, if we knew that heaven was in Atlanta this weekend, like will we really pack up our bags and leave the world behind? You know what I'm saying? If we knew that heaven was right here on Eastern Avenue, 3430 Eastern Avenue, if we knew that that's where heaven was at, would these classes really be filled up? Like, it's not hard. It's not hard to take a step. It's not hard to come into a class and just ask a question. Let me see what you got. Oh, all right. I was looking at because yeah, ACL was fire. Yeah, you ain't never lied. What's this? Proverbs 6:23. For the what's that? Commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and the reproofs of the instruction are the way of life. Man, you ain't never lied. That's a heavy scripture right there. You understand? Like Proverbs is all just, you know what I mean? It's just wisdom. Like everything in Proverbs is wisdom, yo. You understand? Like that's what we need. We need wisdom. You understand? They say the commandments is a lamp. We live in darkness right now. The world is darkness. We live in darkness and we like it. We like it. You know why we like it? Because there's a multitude of people in the darkness with us. How the hell we gonna know that it's dark? You know what I mean? When we got everybody in there. We got all the famous unalivers. You understand? We look up to unalivers. We look up to them. You know what I'm saying? We look up to the Perry Masons and, you know what I mean, the Alpos, and you know what I mean? Like we look up to them people. But the world is so dark. We look up to our cousins and our family members that do all the crimes, living in the darkness. And it's wicked as hell, man. Go ahead. If you can start from where I stopped, that'd be too wild. But if you can't, bring it from the top. Let's go ahead. Let's rock it up.
In the gate thereof language. They are black unto the ground.
Say it again. Say that again.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. They are black. Yo, don't nobody else in the world call themselves black. Don't nobody else call themselves black but us. Yeah, Africans don't call themselves black. For what they all the Kemet, all the Kemet followers, you understand? The Hotep brothers and all that. We the only the Africans don't call themselves black. They are black unto the ground, man. You know what that means? You know what the ground, if you was to dig into the earth you get a shovel, you dig into the earth, you're gonna get different shades of brown, dark, black, and all that. You're gonna get different colors. You understand? Go ahead. If you got some turf or some land, you can go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? I got a yard. Kids done that to my yard already. They wasn't even experiment. You know what I'm saying? But dug up the ground, dug up the yard, and it's different colors of dirt. It's dark brown, gets lighter. You understand? They are they are black unto the earth. You understand? Unto the ground, man. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Y'all, anyone of y'all know what that means? The cry of Jerusalem has gone up. Go ahead.
Does it mean more black people are dying?
Nah.
More of Israel is dying?
Nah. Hold tight. You want hold tight.
More black people struggling?
More black people struggling. We are struggling, but you gotta just listen to what it's saying. If you go ahead, you gotta read it. Read that scripture. Read that last part. In the cry of Jerusalem.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So who is Jerusalem? Y'all know who that is?
The 12 tribes?
There you go. Exactly. There you go. So when they say the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Does it mean the deaths of the 12 tribes God knows God is getting more deaths from the 12 tribes?
You own it. You somewhat own it. You want to try it? Give him the mic. Now he's somewhat on it. So go ahead.
It's separated.
All right, so think about it like this. Say the cry of Jerusalem has gone up. The cry of Jerusalem has gone up. So think about if it's going up, where is it going at? If it's going to cries of Jerusalem. Think about how we live. Think about how we live in America. Think about, you know what I mean? All right, so we gotta watch our back from brothers. We gotta watch our back from the government, the police. You know what I mean? Like everybody is out to get us. And a lot of us get got. So let's say the cries of Jerusalem, like I just told you, like, you know what I mean? We got, go ahead. There you go. Exactly. So the cries of Jerusalem is gone up. The Most High is hearing it. He's hearing our cries. We've been crying up forever. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, we got to realize that there are stipulations that come with our prayers. The scriptures say that the Most High doesn't hear the prayers of sinners. You understand? The ICPK has been around since 1969. You understand? That lets you know that what the truth was out. The truth was around before the ICPK was established. But as a whole, you know what I mean, as a way of putting it out, getting on them street corners, it wasn't happening. So they say that the cries of Jerusalem is going up. The Most High, if you've been to the Passover, you see all them brothers and sisters that's there. That's a lot of cries going up. That's a lot of righteous brothers and sisters, man. and the Most High is hearing those cries. Those cries are going up now. You understand? They're going up. The Most High is hearing our cries, man. You understand? Like we've been crying for ages because we've been going through hell for so long. The Jewish man don't know nothing about this struggle, man. He don't know nothing about this struggle. Like Leon, what's his name? Leon Cohen. I might be butchering his name, but you know what I mean. The record is that he said he got family feed. He want to capitalize off of our hell. He want to capitalize off of everything that we go through. And he said, "Look, I got family to feed." So he's the one that put out rappers like I'm gonna just what's a young rapper y'all listen to now like that talk street like a you know what I mean like a street rapper. You said y'all said that? That dope deal. Yeah, trap. I thought they wouldn't know trap for real. Y'all know what trap music is, right? What do y'all? Yeah, rap. It's like street rap. Oh, drill? Drill music. All right. Y'all know what drill music is? Well, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. It ain't a bad thing for real. You understand? Like that's what's up. Yeah, but it's a lot of rappers that talk about they main line. They main speaking points is talking about unaliving a brother, sleeping with a brother's wife. You understand? Like that's the go-to thing. Selling drugs, doing drugs. Those are the type of people that Leon Cohen puts out. Go ahead.
A rapper like DMX.
Like DMX. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that is exactly what it is. Somebody like that. All the stuff that DMX was spitting, it was violent, but of course it got drowned out because he did prayers. You understand? That's just like a pastor. A pastor does stuff like that. A pastor, you know what I mean? He plays on your love or your willingness to understand the Most High. Yeah, that's what DMX did. Yeah, that's an ugly understanding. I just got it. But I definitely was a DMX fan. But we could drop that. Let me get Isaiah. Come on. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. You got it? Give him the mic, man. Now, this right here is going to give you an understanding. This is really going to help us out. Because this is a metaphor. Chapter 1, verse 3. Go ahead.
The ox knoweth his owner.
The ox knoweth his owner. The ox. Now, we're talking about animals right now. The ox is pretty much like a lazy animal. You understand? Like if an ox falls over, you know what I mean, it's gonna be hell trying to get that thing back up. You know what I mean? It moves at its own pace. You know what I mean? If it does work, is a hell of a worker. But you know what I mean? If it doesn't, you know what I mean? If it even if it gets lost, it still has the understanding of coming back. Now I don't want to go too far, but go ahead. Keep going. And the ass, his master's crib. The ass is a donkey. That's another name for a donkey. You understand? So the ox knows his owner. Like I said, the ox, he might, you know what I mean, he might get lost. An ass, you know what I mean, knows his master's. It knows his master's crib. It knows where to go at. If they ever get, you know what I mean, sidetracked and they get off, they know where to go at. They know how to get back home. You understand? But go ahead.
But Israel.
But who?
Israel.
Who is Israel? Go ahead. Let me. He got the mic. Go ahead. Who's Israel?
12 tribes.
The 12 tribes. That's us. So the ox knows his master. So if an ox, like I said, an ox is a worker, but if he gets lost, it'll come back. It knows his master. An ass, if it gets lost, it'll come back home. it knows it knows who his master is. You understand? But Israel, go ahead.
Do not know my people.
Doeth not know. Go ahead.
Do not consider.
My people doeth not consider. Israel, we don't know who our master is. Do y'all know who our master is? Who our master? There you go. Most High in Christ. That's our master. So what do you do with a master? If we have a master like he the Most High created us. The Most High created everything. The Most High creates the peace. The Most High creates the violence. The Most High created us to be above all people. That's our master. This is the Most High saying that my people don't know me. They don't know me. They don't even consider. We don't consider. We don't give a damn about who it is, who our master is. You understand? Like we live our lives like, you know what I mean, don't nothing stink for real. Drop that. Let me get Psalms. And this right here is gonna let you know. This right here is a big part of why we don't know our master. You understand? Psalms chapter 83, verse 3. It's like one of my favorite precepts because it's so on point. You understand? And it so gives an understanding. You understand? This is one of the prayers. This is our prayer Sabbath service. You understand? Go ahead. You got it, sir?
Psalm chapter 83, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Damn. You know what's the crafty counsel? The crafty counsel is my uncles being on drugs. You know what I'm saying? My uncles being on drugs. My uncle ODing. My mother crying. My neighbor's mother ODing in the house. Me hearing the screams as a child, what I was like 7, 6, 7, 8, hearing the scream. The crafty counsel is black people living in the hoods, and our hoods being so destroyed. Our hoods at one point being owned, like the corner stores being owned at some point by an older sister that you know what I mean? You know by name. You can call it, you know what I mean, Miss Debbie, whatever. And now our corner stores are being owned by, you know what I mean, a Chinese woman that we call Mama. Go ahead, sir.
What you're saying is exactly like the propaganda is like, you know, it's getting black. The crafty counsel, the propaganda that they use to make black people think that our Hispanic brothers are taking our jobs.
Oh, good night.
And so we fighting against each other. We got brothers saying that, you know, Hispanics taking our jobs. Meanwhile, it's the Chinaman on the corner.
Right.
They got the mom and pop shop.
Right.
Right. Shopping.
Exactly. Excellent point, sir. And you know what's so heavy about that point is I just went through that with my stepson. So I don't know where he getting his information from. You know what I'm saying? But he had that mindset that the Hispanics are taking other jobs. It's like, I'm like, this guy pissed me off. I'm like, yo, nigga, you don't even go put in the application. How you an enemy to the people that actually want to work? And you out here putting out this rhetoric, yo, you won't put in no job application. Like that's how crafty the council is, because you got people that don't even enter the workforce, hating on the people that in the workforce, saying that they taking all the jobs. We so brainwashed. Like that brainwash is so heavy. You understand? That's crafty counsel. Crafty counsel is a picture of Caesar Borgia in every church, and we bowing down to him like that's God. And I'm saying, like, I intentionally said that like he God. We think that Jesus is God. We think not this Yahweh Shah. We think that Caesar Borgia is God. Like that's some crafty counsel right there. Go ahead.
And the weapon says that the Mexicans, they have to get like something to come over to America. Like, I don't know what it's called, but they have to come over here. They have to get something so they can come over here.
You mean like a green card?
Huh?
You mean like a green card? Is that what you saying? Like paperwork?
I don't want corn.
Good. Con. I don't want con. Good.
They have to get that. And if they don't get the green card, they can't come over. But and the white man does that on purpose because they dying inside of Mexico because of all the drugs and the killings
There you go.
and the kidnapping and the kids getting shot. And I remember one class that she did, and you showed a picture on a Mexican, and his daughter was trying to get over to America, but they didn't make it.
Yeah. No, that picture, man, that I ain't gonna hold you. That picture, when I look at it, it still make my eyes water. Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen it, sir. It's a picture, it's a brother. They washed up on shore. That's that morning that we talked about. They washed up on shore. This brother, he got, you can't, all you see is his daughter, like her legs hanging out of his shirt. She under his shirt. Both of them face down. They face down. Go ahead, sir.
It's a lot. The young brothers playing out. It's so heavy because here's the thing. They can tell, Hispanic brothers, you gotta have right paperwork, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. But they're still pulling up on people who have their paperwork together.
Right.
And they're still taking them out.
Right.
Right. Still taking them out the country and doing Lord knows what. Like, we haven't forgot that what they did, what they're still doing on the border.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the propaganda to make it seem like every Hispanic is a criminal,
Mm-hmm.
this, that, and the third, they murderers and things like that. I'm allowed. But the thing is, how can Satan, like, this is how the scripture say, how can the unrighteous judge the righteous?
Oh, God, sir. Oh.
Saying like they're actually going and people have the paperwork together and then still taking them, kidnapping and taking them out the country.
Right. Yeah, that's heavy. Cause like you even got oppressor women like teachers trying to fight to protect the, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters that's over here because they know these oppressors know it. They know that this government is so wicked that, you know what I mean, they all against Trump. You know what I'm saying? They all now they against them. But they see it. And they actually be trying to help out, like, cause it's like you said, you don't matter if your paperwork right. And if you got paperwork, if you had to get paperwork at some point, they gonna come get you. And that's what's so evil about America, man. Go ahead.
And I think the Mexican women, they want to battle with Trump. When Trump is the one saying that the Mexicans is the one stealing their jobs, and they have to get paperwork to come over here, but they still dying from the white man.
Yeah, you saying they want to battle with? What you mean they want to battle with us?
They want to battle with Trump.
Mexicans want to battle with Trump? What you mean?
Because you told me one time that the Mexican women, they wanna like go with Trump. They wanna like fight with Trump.
Oh, you mean battle with him, like on his side? I got you. Okay, all right.
And Trump is the one saying that the Mexicans, they have to get paperwork, and if they don't have paperwork, they still go to be inside of Mexico dying, getting shot, having drugs, selling drugs, and getting kidnapped.
Yeah, heavy point. And that's exactly what it is, man. Like that's exactly the life, and that's that crafty counsel, because our people actually ride with Trump. You understand? I don't, for the life of me, I don't know why Hispanic people, it's like they love him or something. Go ahead,
It's like, but the thing is, that's the Stockholm syndrome that Israel we had, and we do it too. Like,
You know what? Yeah,
sir. Like, you got so many pastors going up to the church. You see what I'm saying? They got so many pastors that going up to see Donald Trump. You know, they oh, we understand, and we had a good conversation with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, with a lot of Judah don't understand is, we see what's happening to our Hispanic brothers. We act like it's not coming down the pipe.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, you black and you brown. I actually keep saying that, since 1969, black and brown just simply got to unite.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Come on, sir. Yeah. And it's like, and for some reason, it's like we keep getting sidetracked by the propaganda, by the crafty counsel. And if we only was to wake up, if black people just came into the eyes, just give us 90 days. Just come in here for 90 days, yo. Like, just do that. Just come in here and just shut up. Like, keep your mouth shut. Ask your questions, you know what I mean? But don't come in here to try to debate. Just come in here and ask, like, if we say something that you might not agree with, you know what I mean? Okay, I get it. But don't be so against it the way as though we fighting and we don't even know the battle. We don't even know we don't know what the true battle is. We want to fight each other for what? To say that, you know what I mean, Yahweh Shai, that God had sex with Mary. A righteous God decided to have sex with a brother's wife to get her pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? Like we that's where our mindset. Joseph ain't Jesus' father. Like we debate silly stuff like that. Like when we got Christian pastors that's telling us that the laws, the only thing that links us. Like, why the hell we think that we spit on what Yahweh Shai went through? Anybody know what it takes to be hung on to be crucified? The type of death that is. Like, what's the point of him doing that? Just so you can still be a homosexual, just so you can still do drugs, so you can still eat, you know what I mean, anything that you want. What the hell was the point of it? You think I'm about to die? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna put my life on the line so you can still be the same person you are before I went to this hell? It don't make no sense. Like, if we actually just thought about that, why would the laws be done away with? It makes no, like, the white man got laws. You think that the God that created the earth, the God that created everything, the universe, everything, you think he ain't gonna put laws? He can be like, you know what? The hell with them laws, man. It's too much. Let's just let them do what they gonna do. Why would it be like that? You know what I mean? Like, the Most High says that his ways are way higher than ours.
Right.
You think he gonna just get rid of the laws, the things that actually created the Bible? Like, the laws are what held what holds the Bible together, all the way down to Revelation. Let's say keep the laws in Revelation. Revelation is to reveal, like, those are things that haven't even done yet. Why would he get rid of the laws? It makes absolutely no sense. You understand? But keep going on that. Slot, you was reading, right? Slot, sir. Come on, sir. Go up.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 4. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden. Who are the hidden ones? Let me give him. Let me see my man. Who are the hidden ones? There you go. Go ahead and say it in the mic so we can hear you. My man, there you go. We the hidden ones. We the hidden ones, man. It said they have consulted against thy hidden ones. They consulted against us. Like, You got a whole nation. You know how many people, how many nations that were involved with the transatlantic trade, slave trade? You understand? They've been had to come together against us. You know what I mean? Like it's never just one nation that just, you know what I mean, that get us, that we get rocked by one nation. Nah, it's a multitude. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Damn. Who that? Come on now. Go ahead. Who are, let me frame the question. Who has been cut off from being a nation? Go ahead. The 12 tribes of Israel, man. We've been cut off from being a nation. You understand? We don't know who the hell we are. You know who we are now? African Americans, Mexican, Hispanic, Dominican, Jamaican. That's who we are. That's who we are now. And African American, we got hella names. We Afro American, African American. What else? Negro. We a byword. That's what we are. We've been cut off from our nation. We the only ones that don't know we don't know who our people are. We don't have nobody. We don't know where our land is. Every nation has a land that they originated in. We don't know where ours is. We just know. I mean, shit, did we come from a ship? Maybe that's our land. A ship. The belly of the ship. That's our land. Because the damn sure ain't Africa where we came from. Because hey, them Africans they was much obliged to the oppressor to get rid of us. They said, we know where them niggas at. Yeah. Get them. Get all of them. We don't like none of them over here. Please take them. We don't like none of them, man. They don't keep, man. They look, they don't eat the cow dung like we do. They look at us like we crazy. They ain't got the big ass, you know what I mean, plates in their tongue and all that. They don't do none of that. Who do you think they is? Yeah, he talking about some Sabbath. They talking about they ain't trying to work on the Sabbath. The hell is a Sabbath? You don't get in there. You don't get inside that hut. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to work. They just lazy. That's all it is. They lazy. Get them. Yeah, they need some work. Talking about they ain't working on a Sabbath. Man, who is them? Yeah, get them up out of here, man. So what's the homie tribe? They can, man. The homie tribe. They was getting us out in trying dozens. They couldn't wait to get rid of us. Africans don't like us, and they didn't like us, and they don't like us now. We still Akatas. Akatas. That's who we is to them, man. I had a whole conversation with an African. This dude trying to defend the African nation to me. We just talking. We was at a funeral, and this dude he talking. He matter of fact, I did that because I spoke at the funeral. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For Officer Picard, Officer Ramak, Salak Picard. Officer Ramak, you know what I mean? His mother, you know what I mean? So I spoke at the funeral on behalf of the IHPK. And he saw, you know, we Israelites, so he see the headpiece and all that. So he wanted to talk to me. And I'm like, you know what I mean? We're not enemies, right? I'm like, we're not enemies, yo. Why y'all ain't come get us? Like, if y'all our people, why y'all ain't come get us, yo? Like, y'all, you know what I mean? Like, why y'all ain't war up? Hold up, what's going on? They said detected inactivity during your current live. Dang, so I didn't get kicked off or nothing, but okay, kind of. You know what I mean? Like it's like yo, if we family, like why y'all ain't help us out? Y'all know we went. Y'all know what we go through over here. You understand? I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? Y'all got TVs over there. I'm pretty sure y'all saw Roots. You understand? Like y'all know how we living over here. Why y'all ain't come get us? He's like, no, I'm like, what is a kata? You'll try to tell me that means African American. He tried. Yo, he's funny. I forgot about that part. Yo, he tried to tell me that means African American. Yeah, you funny, yo. Like, no, you know it don't mean that. They don't, but they don't care about us. You understand? Crafty counsel. Go ahead, sir.
That the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
Dang. Be no more in remembrance. I remember when the brother first told me about being an Israelite. My first words was like, what the hell is that? That was an Israelite. And he was like, you know, the you know, I mean, we the true Jews. Like the Jewish man. I'm so far removed from all that. What is an Israelite? I know what it is. Even if you were to tell people, you know what I mean, that we're Israelites. Don't nobody know what an Israelite is. They don't know what we are. They don't know who we are. Because there is no more in remembrance. You understand? You know what we are? We just believe we Christians. Christians, Baptists, Muslims. That's what we are. That's the life that we live. We go by religious denominations, concept. We go by religious denominations. That's the type of life we live. You understand? We don't know who we are. And it's been prophesied right here in the Bible. You understand? Go ahead, pick up where you left off at. Darash. Come on, sir. You heard him? 83 and 5. You got it? Start from the top. Psalm 83, verse 3. Just do it like that. Let's make it easy.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Counsel.
You good? Counsel.
Counsel. Against thy people and consulted against thy hidden one.
Mm-hmm.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
They have said, come and let us all from being a nation,
Uh-huh.
that the name of Israel may be no more remembered.
No more in remembrance. You understand? Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consistent. They are
Confederate. There you go. Confederate.
confederate against thee.
Uh-huh. They are confederate against thee. They confederate against us. You understand? They come together with a plan. They come together with a plan to destroy us as a nation. They come together so that we live the way that we are now. They come together so that we don't know that our true power lies in us keeping the laws, so that our power that's above us, our master, will protect us. So that our power will protect us against them. Stop doing that, man, because you flicking it on and off, it's making a noise. You understand? Like our power is who gives us the who lets us know what it is we should and we shouldn't be doing. It's in the scriptures. You understand? But they said let us come and cut them off from being a nation. What's going on, Heaven? Shalom, sis. You understand? Like they said they gonna cut us off. And everything that they said that they was gonna do, it happened. And the reason why it happened is because we decided not to listen to our power. You understand? We don't listen to our power, so now we're weak. We're weak without our power. You understand? A lot of our brothers and sisters found that out the hard way in the scriptures. You understand? The scriptures say that all these lessons are here for our learning. They're here for our learning. You understand? King David found out the hard way. You understand? Whenever you go outside of what the Most High wants us to do, we get punished for it. You understand? We've got a heavy punishment. You can drop that. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. Shalom, on credit lot. What's going on, man?
64? No, 60.
Yeah. Chapter 28, verse 64.
All right, I got it.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among, huh? Nah, you good. You good. I want you to stop. You see that comma right there? A lot of times when you read, like, that's why I stop a lot of times at those commas, because that's right there. You want to bring that out. You want to break that part down. You understand? When the comma come, that's when you stop, you pause, break it down. You understand? That's how you do the scriptures. It's not all of it is not intentionally supposed to just all go together. That's it's a tool that'll help you understand what it is that you're reading. You don't want to just run through it. You want to be able to stop. Okay, with this part right here, break it down, get to the next part. You understand? Damn, well, that time running up on us. Okay, from the top.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. And this is another one that lets us know since the inception, like the scriptures always talked about how we scattered among all people. Black people are everywhere. We everywhere. We all over. You understand? We've been in one of the biggest things. One of the biggest reasons why we're all over is due to the transatlantic slave trade. You understand? Like that right there is the reason why we at every ends of the earth. You understand? Which is why, you know what I mean, a lot of times the scriptures say, go unto the Gentiles. You understand? But don't we're not supposed to teach all people. We got to go into the Gentiles. We go to camp, we going to the Gentile. We go to the other nations. We going to them. But we only talking to our people. We these scriptures are for our people. But we got to go unto those people. We got to go unto the heathens. Because they everywhere. Our people are everywhere. You understand? So when you hear that, don't get jammed up with that. Like, understand that when you speak into our people, there's some heathens that's going to hear what you're saying. But you ain't talking to them. We talking to our people. You understand? We trying to get our people right. Trying to get our people to get back to the Most High. Go ahead.
From the top.
No. If you lost where you was at, then go ahead from the top.
From the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
From one end to the earth to the other. We from one end to the earth to the other. That's where we at. You understand? We shipped. We everywhere. Then you got brothers that joined our oppressors military. So then we get scattered even more. You got brothers over in China. You know what I mean? Getting Chinese and Korean ribs and getting everything. You know what I mean? We got brothers and sisters everywhere. Just understand, we all over the earth. We should be on. Yeah, we're 64 in the middle. Go ahead.
And there thou
Shout. Yeah. Serve.
Serve our God.
All right, now since we corrected you, go ahead and read it back.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
All right. So that shout is should. So thou and there thou shalt serve. You gonna serve other gods. You understand? And that's exactly what happened. We serving other gods. So he put us on all over the earth. We all over the earth. Now plenty of people that serve gods. Like I said, back to Aisha class earlier. You know what I'm saying? We brought out how these farmers, these pagans, they served hella gods. They had a god for everything. They had a wind god, an earth god. You understand? They had a god for everything. And we went right over there and we started serving them gods. Even when we was in Africa. And whatever a part of all the parts of Africa that we served them gods. You understand? We served, you know what I mean? In Egypt, we served all them gods. The alligators and all the other all the stuff that they worship, the locust god and all that stuff that the Most High just humiliated them with. You understand? Like we serve those gods. Go ahead.
which neither thou nor
Which neither thou nor.
thy fathers have known.
So it said, which neither thou nor thy father. So it said, neither you gonna serve gods that you or your fathers have never known. Our fathers is Jacob, Abraham. Like they don't know none of they didn't. All they know is the Most High. You understand? Like we don't even know none of these gods. You understand? That's not what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to be celebrating all that garbage. I mean, or celebrating or worshiping, none of that. You understand? So that's the Most High letting us know. Yeah, you're gonna go over there and you're gonna celebrate and you're gonna worship all of those gods. You understand? You're gonna big them gods up, and that's what your life gonna be about. Celebrating and worshiping all these gods and giving reverence to all these gods, all these fake gods. You understand? Go ahead. You good? Darash.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. I want to see if one of y'all know this. Heaven, you can get on this too. So do y'all know? So it said, this is the Most High saying that we're going to serve other gods. He's going to put us from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. And he said, we're going to serve other gods. And then he gave us a real clear description. He said that none of our fathers know, that we or none of our fathers know, even wood and stone. What does that mean? Do y'all know what the wood and the stone represent? I thought she put her hand up. A clever way of standing up. She put her hand up and stood up. Y'all don't know? Wood and stone. Think about it. Think about the two biggest religions. All right, what are the two? Do y'all know what the two biggest religions are? Go ahead. Let me get them. Let me see.
Christianity and Islam.
There you go. There you go. Most High in Christ. There you go. Yeah, damn right. Okay, so when it says wood and stone, what is the wood? You know what the wood or the stone is? No, I mean like separating them. Like what is the wood and which one is the stone?
The wood is Christianity.
There you go. There you go.
Islam.
Okay, there you go. All right. So why is the wood Christianity? You don't know. All right. So why the stone Islam? You know any of the customs of Islam? Okay. All right. Most High in Christ. That's you know what I mean. You know? If you don't know, let's go ahead because we got like a few more. Come. All right, let me get you. Let me get you right. All right, so the wood The wood is Christianity. The wood represents Christianity. The wood is that wooden cross. If you ever see anything that represents Christianity, you're going to see a cross. The cross has been the symbol of every Edomite, so-called white man's governmental symbol. It's always been that cross is sit there or that eagle. You understand? It's that like the Romans, they used to have a shield with the cross on it. You understand? That cross, we have a wooden cross. Like they hung our king on a wooden cross. You understand? That's the Christianity. So the stone. What is the stone? Y'all know what the stone? You said you don't know. Go ahead. You know what it is? If you don't know, to just you know what I mean, just say you don't know, and I just let you know what it is. All right, I got you. So this is the stone represents Islam, like you said. So the stone is that's so Islam. What they do is they take was a pilgrimage, and each year they go take that pilgrimage and they circle that stone. No matter of fact, they do the stone. They do the stone. No, they got to go to the stone, right? Yeah, they take that pilgrimage in Mecca. Yeah, it's in Mecca, and they got to worship that stone. You understand? They worship the stone, just like Christianity. You worship that cross. You ever seen anybody do like this? They doing the cross. They worship the cross. I remember when I used to be scared sometimes when I was younger. I would do that. I was in a, you know what I mean, like a aggressive neighborhood, and I was a little shook. I was like, shh, boy. Good. Now you gotta get the mic, because they can't hear you. Now you survive. I just want everybody to hear you so they can.
That's like just throwing up the game.
It is, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, it is a game. It's the game that took out our king, Yahweh Shah. You understand? And we repping it.
Right.
We out here repping it, thinking, you know what I mean, that we honoring our king. Like, nah, man, we disrespecting our king, man. You understand? Go ahead. We got some more on that. We did. That's crazy. Hey, so many scriptures. Go ahead. We got 5 minutes left. Yeah, go ahead. Next verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 65.
Okay.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Shalt thou find no ease. Black man, come on. Who the hell else could that be? Among these nations, you ain't gonna find no ease. Who the hell got ease? Who is ease right now? You got ease? Or you want to say something? I'm about to say, boy, you got to see. You got, boy, I'm living with a jewel. You got to eat ease. Go ahead. Let me hear you. You got to hurry up, though, man. We got like 5.
Ease is the white man.
Nah, live. So ease, no. So read that scripture again.
And among these nations.
And among these nations. So we living in the nation with these people. We live right now under the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Under the Chinese man, under the Arabs that they in charge of our store. They in charge of everything. You understand? We living in the nation with these people. Go ahead.
Shalt thou find no ease.
Shalt thou find no ease. So you living with these people. We living under these wicked people, and we shall find no ease. You understand? Heaven? You know what it is? You know what ease is? What is it? Give it a mic. Can you come get it? Ain't no sweat. All right. Find no ease is something that it's like taking it easy. It's like something that's easy. It's a rest. You understand? We shall find no ease. We shall have no rest. The scripture says, you know what I mean? This is not your rest. This is not your rest. You know what I'm saying? This life that we live in, the Most High don't want us to rest here. You understand? He don't want us to rest. Deuteronomy right here said we ain't gonna find no rest. We ain't gonna get no ease. You understand? Our people, we need to understand. Go ahead, sir.
Right, and the same too, like, this is not our peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna work hard, like we got brothers working 80 hours a week, just to have enough to make it back to work the next week. You know what I'm saying?
Good
Like,
night.
you're not gonna have no peace. Like, you're not gonna have peace in this kingdom. Like, we would not sit here to be equals. We're not sitting here to have peace with nobody. We were sent there as a punishment. You feel me? That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like, these other nations got their foot on our neck. That's why we don't have no peace.
Right. Kind, sir. Heavy. Yeah. Like this is not the place where we try to build a life. The Most High don't want to you building a happy life. You understand? Like, how can you build a life when you know that your brothers get unalived by the same people that we call the protectors, by the same government? How the hell the whole government against you? You understand? That's some movie type shit right there. You know what I mean? That's what's that? What's the Will Smith movie? Dang, it's like the old Will Smith movie. Nah. We had the whole government against us. You understand? He had the whole government. Say it again. Enemy of the state. Dang, the water. Enemy of the state. Black man, Hispanic man, Latino man, you are an enemy of the state. You try to rest here, man, and the oppressor will laugh in your face, man. You understand? Even the rich of Israel, we think that the rich of Israel, they got it figured out. The whole time they ain't doing nothing but rubbing elbows and trying to look like our oppressor. Think about, people like Sammy Sosa, people like Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? Think about, you know what I mean? Who? Serena Williams. Man, shorty damn, or she look like Michael Jackson. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's heavy, like, and that's the life that we live. We live trying to play catch up and trying to be like them. Did he try to play catch up? You understand? Bill Cosby tried to play catch up. You understand? Like, this ain't our rest, black man. You understand? With that, I pass the cast over. Precinct Officer 5000. Mutazabah. Shalom.
Hey, give it up to Officer Alizar for that powerful class. It's the ISUBK security announcement. Damn right. We at ISUBK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Jimmy Hunter. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi 3, verse 8 through 10 means 10th in Hebrew, and it's pronounced Mayashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you like to give. Upcoming holy convocations. We just came back from the Passover. We had the opening day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So just remember this Sunday at sundown, we do have the closing of the days of Unleavened Bread. So this Sunday, from 7, if you're here in Baltimore, 3430 Eastern Avenue, come check us out. You see what I'm saying? Also, just be mindful, make sure you have the leavening out your homes, and make sure that you have to eat unleavened bread every day. So not only do you have to get the unleavening out your homes, you have to eat unleavened bread every single day during the 7-day feast. So that, again, that will be this upcoming Sunday from 7 p.m. starting at 7 p.m. That'll be the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Remind Akim and Aguatin to check on social media such as ISUBK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUBK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he has to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, or scarf. And with that, Ahmadian, men of Israel, we're going to give a one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Imani, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Rakata, Yadimata, Saw, which means turn. Sisters Amadi, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sister. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Alathan, Hashem Yahushua. Yadimata, class dismissed.